is a presentation on assessing future information needs. Shown here is a list of 3 decisions that have to be made by the decision maker in the next 6 months. The decision maker is a senior in college and will graduate with a degree in finance. The 3 decisions that the decision maker has to make are whether to come back to school or take a job, where to live if they decide to take a job, and what field to pursue a career in. The chart on this slide shows the decisions that have to be made and 6 items of information that may affect each decision. Each item of information has been given a rating on a scale from 1 to 7. The higher number rating, the more important each item is in relation to the decision. A score of 0 indicates that the item listed is not applicable to that specific decision. After careful debate, the decision maker was able to come up with these ratings based on what they needed and wanted to become successful, whether they decide to come back to school or take a job post-graduation. Here is the mean and range from the data. The mean and range are taken from across the decisions and not from the information items. For the decision on where to live, the mean is 5 and the range is 3 to 7. For the decision on whether to come back to school or take a job, the mean is 3.67 and the range is 0 to 6. For the career field, the mean is 3.33 and the range is 0 to 6. When the mean is high and the range is small, then the information has been rated high for all decisions. After consulting with an outside expert, the decision maker had listed all that they needed to be successful and be prepared to make the right decisions. The mean and range of decisions can be misleading or appear inaccurate. However, this is only because some items were not applicable to all decisions and received scores of 0. The methods and sources of the decision making were very important as there was much thinking behind each decision. All of the decisions had to do with a job opportunity. To take a job, the place of living would need to be close to work, it would need to be cost efficient, be a safe place, provide some positive social surroundings, and be relatively close to friends and family. Obviously, with no job opportunity, the decision maker would have to reconsider their work field or go back to school. This is something an outside expert agreed upon as well. Simply put, the decisions and the items of information that affected these decisions were carefully considered by the decision maker. As mentioned earlier, rankings determine their importance based on what the decision maker and the outside expert thought that the decision maker needed to thrive in their situation. The results of the data analysis provide some discussion. Within the next 6 months, the decision maker will need a promising job opportunity. Along with this opportunity, they will need a place to live that is in close proximity to the workplace, in a safe location, and is cost efficient. Social life for the decision maker is another important need. Last but not least, the decision maker will need a job opportunity that provides sufficient financial opportunity. Overall, the method of needs assessment went very well. The decision maker and outside expert were able to form 3 important decisions that the decision maker would need to make in the next 6 months. Most of the characteristics were good, and it was clear as to which information items impacted each decision. However, a few things have room for improvement. Some of the information items were not applicable to all decisions. This threw off the mean and the range of the decisions. If the decision maker and the outside expert were able to come up with information items that were applicable to all decisions, the process of needs assessment would have been more successful overall. Basically, limiting the characteristics would have been more appropriate for this model. This is the conclusion of the presentation. Thank you for listening.